Yep.
Hey,
What?
funny
There
seeing
we
you
are.
here, Shell.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean,
At the death
that's
place,
quite
you know.
common right now.
This is a
Man, this isn't a
trial.
teleporter one.
Oh, well, into the lava I go. I missed my jump.
Good man.
How expensive is this?
Just
Answer
hiding
is-
behind a thing. Well, it's funny, because like every other bad guy, it's not a big deal. It's just that dude.
He has a shield, that's why. Apparently. Let's see.
Oh, up there.
A spiky shield.
Whoa.
Whoa. Something blew up on me and I have blood all over my helmet.
That must have been your... Do you have a shield that does damage when people hit you with
Yes.
melee?
I
Oh, then
think
that
so.
must have been it. Or when the shield's depleted or whatever. That's probably it. Moose, I'm back.
I think it has an
Yeah, I'll
electrical
be
discharge.
right back. I hear something weird in the other room.
Moose, you were scolding me for leaving, and now you say nothing when I return. How dare you?
Oh, maybe it's the cat.
Probably the cat. Well, we do have some of the... yeah. Meow.
Meow.
Our cat sounds like an ex-blues singer. Did it too much, ruined the vocals. Oh, loot midget. Cool, yeah, no, that's fine. Take me down in like 2 hits. That's, you know, don't...
This takes me back. Last time I was here, I had Tiny Tina riding piggyback, right? Throwing grenades at the
I
saltines
probably should have
while
just
I
tried
punched them in
attacking
the
it
red
still.
fist. The looks on their faces.
That's still. Let me get some headshots on you, buddy. Just to stay there. Just stay there.
There you go.
Oh, man, that barely came together in time. Oh, howdy.
Yep, I was using my electrical
Oh, man.
weapon. Let's see. There you go.
Think
Yay.
about how all of Roland's training, all his experience counted for
Oh,
nothing.
PBJ Chris, if you're talking about Digimon Survive, yeah, that's the one that's supposedly coming out this year.
Yeah.
Wander totally got showed that game before they even started like announcing it over in the US.
Yup. Oh, they didn't announce it anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Okay, back.
Oh no, she's brain controlled and tinted red.
It was Lily playing with a pin toy.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's kind of like it's like a kid version of a stress ball.
Yeah.
But on one hand, it sounds like that, but on the other hand, it also kind of sounds like Freddy Krueger sharpening his claws.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, what is that?
That is concerning. Yeah. For Digimon Survive, the director straight up like pulled it out and like was very like I want to say like very earnest looking. He looked very like concerned about my opinion about this, and he's like, "Do you think this will do well?" And I'm like, "My God, this is the best Digimon game I've seen ever." And it was just like such a weird like experience of having him be like, you know, do you think people will like this? And I'm like, this is
Well,
way
is it,
better than anything else I've seen.
is it because they were deviating from the games that they had been making
Heavily,
recently,
yeah.
which were all in that
Yeah.
weird kind of stagnant style?
Right.
of-
There's a time to iterate, and there's a time to just like drop that stuff on the floor and do something new. Because you could definitely see where most of the Digimon games, like the Digimon Story and the Digimon World games, have all just been slowly iterating off each other, and it just, you know, spiritually in the very least, it was just time for a change. From what it looks like, Survive's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, it looks visually impressive. It plays, I mean, probably closer to Final Fantasy Tactics or Fire Emblem, but like I can live with that.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Oh
those are
my
good things.
God, life is pain. Life is
I know.
pain. Oh my
This is
God.
awful.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna try to bring it back.
Thank you.
There we go.
Look, Wormhole Thresher, I play video games to escape that feeling that you're giving me right now, okay? You gotta tone it down, chum.
Oh my God, I can't escape it either. I'm here with you. Well, and I'm dead. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
What is
Ow.
this is like Left 4 Dead
Oh my god,
extreme
I keep getting to
difficulty.
you guys right as you die.
I'm still trying to
Damn,
work
I'm
over a
coming.
Bandai rep for an early copy of that game. I met a guy at
God dang it.
PAX West last year.
Oh,
Bandai
Thanks for
Digimon
trying to save
/ Jump
me.
Force rep, and he was like, "Yeah, man, totally, yeah. Like, here's my Twitter. Hit me up. We
Did he
get some
have
stuff
dreads?
going." Yeah,
Yes.
it was Cyrus,
Yeah.
and then I
I'm
messaged him on Twitter, and he just ghosted on me. And
I'm gonna be honest with you. He specifically was the one that spearheaded getting me out there, and he ghosted me. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not I'm not sure if his priority is YouTubers and streamers. My God, get out of here with this bullshit. This is not okay.
Yeah. No, I sent him, I think, 3 messages in total, and I spread them out over the course of like 9 months. Or no, 6 months. And I was like, all right, that's enough. He's clearly not interested in it.
Yeah, he said he would like give me all sorts of stuff and then just poof. So I don't know.
That's too bad. I mean,
maybe in a couple of years I'll try like with Bandai. Currently I'm working over like Square Enix, who seems very willing. And Devolver Digital.
Yeah.
Square Enix didn't strike me as the type to be open to like anything.
They used to not. They used to not
They've
at all.
modernized really well for some reason. So like straight up, I just woke up to a key for Octopath Traveler in my inbox. They won't give me like big stuff. No, they did. They gave me Kingdom Hearts. So I don't know.
Awesome.
It's weirdly inconsistent because they didn't give me Final Fantasy 15. But then they gave me the PC version, which was confusing.
God, Final Fantasy 15 was the best game.
It was a pretty dang good game.
It at all.
What?
Yeah.
Moose.
The plot was so like disjointed for me. I couldn't follow it.
God, I
I
cried.
just didn't like the fact that it was a bunch of guys in a
agree
car.
with that. I enjoyed the game, but I agree. Compared to previous Final Fantasies, it feels like more of the effort was put into like mechanics. And I will say, if you can just veg out with it, it's just a very mechanically satisfying game. But like, if you're expecting certain things from Final Fantasy, yeah, it kind of fell apart.
I feel like
in the story
more
department.
women like the game.
Well,
I'm not sure why.
Again, it might come back to just like the satisfying mechanics. Because when I think of any other Final Fantasy that remotely compared to 15's kind of story, it made me kind of think of Final Fantasy 12 only in the sense that like I just got bored and I was like, oh, politics, yawn, and then I stopped playing. I've never played Final Fantasy 12 past like an hour, and I just haven't.
Well,
I need to,
I didn't
but
play it with Wander, but Wander was disappointed with the resolution for, say, the fiance and a couple of the other characters.
I mean,
and the villains
that was
didn't
just
do anything.
that was just sad without really feeling like there was any proper build-up or any resolution.
Yeah.
It was just
sad.
So
No,
I
was sad, but I was like bitter.
Well,
It wasn't like the satisfying kind of sad. It was just like a wow, that
when
sucks.
when Aerith dies, you feel like it was building up to that, and you were just like super heartbroken.
Yeah.
When what's her face in 15
Luna
dies,
Freya
you're like,
dies.
Luna's great.
Moose is like, she has a name.
and she has a name, but
I
I've
love
forgotten it
that
because
game.
all of her character development was in the goddamn movie.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
why
another
did they
thing I
put it in the
absolutely
movie?
despise about 15. Like, how dare they put vital character development for everyone but Noctis in DLC and movie stuff? Like,
And the animated series, they had
Yeah,
like little
oh, yeah.
so
animated
Like,
mad
all the
about
back-
it. Like, no, I'm not gonna watch Kingsglaive. I never will. At this point, out of
I
spite,
think
I
I
never
might go
will.
watch that.
See, the thing
Like,
is, I
put
would
it in
actually
the
recommend
freaking
it
game.
because Kingsglaive was
sorry, I'm so
actually
mad about that.
really good comparatively.
But on principle, I would never.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I remember being very impressed with it because it was like it was actually like really well animated, and I was like, oh yeah, this is like. But
At the
Square
same
Enix
time,
should
I'm
make
like,
some more
wow, they're
movies.
gonna go from this to riding around in a car.
I like the open world
Yeah,
road trip
it's-
mechanics. I just don't feel like that should have been a Final Fantasy game. Maybe. Or
Hey,
I don't know.
hey kids, did you hate this but like cars? Then play the game. Final Fantasy 15.
Uh,
I guess it was kind of this like weird mix of running around in the world and like adventuring and exploring and fighting stuff was really cool. But then like what was
Whoa, wow, you're bleeding out fast. Moose, get her.
Got her.
it? After a certain point, I just remember in Final Fantasy 15, it's just like, okay, cool. Now to hop on a boat and forget that the open world ever happened, and you can only go back with time travel. And you're like, what?
I mean,
Why?
what was funny was I recall watching some people play 13 back in college, and it was just cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. They run across a bridge. Cutscene,
See,
cutscene, cutscene.
I actually
Yeah, I
would
didn't
almost
like
prefer
13.
that as a person that does not have time for a lot of like RPG nonsense. I would rather have like a really linear story.
Yeah, the older I get, the more I appreciate linear stories.
Yeah,
Because,
concise.
like you said, I just don't really have the time.
I just thought
Like,
there
I just
should have
need to
been more
know what
gameplay.
I need to do and just get on
no.
with it.
But like, I would love like a totally linear experience. I think the main problem with not 15,
13,
was that the characters were bad.
Yeah, they were really boring.
Not very interesting, no.
The Fennel Fox was cute.
Are you talking
There's a
about...
fox.
Wait, Fox? Which fox?
The fox. The
Are
big
you
ears.
thinking about Carbuncle, which was in 15? I mean, Carbuncle is pretty much in every Final Fantasy.
Wait, I
'Cause
thought,
they're a
I
summon.
thought we were talking about 13.
We're talking about 13.
I have not
yes.
played enough 13 to even know what you're talking about, apparently.
I mean, if there's a fox in, there was a little fox, like a light blue fox, right?
Yeah. Wait.
Because that's in 15. Its name is Carbuncle, and also Carbuncle has been a summon since like before Final Fantasy Tactics. So they appear in various entries in different
Unless
carnations.
Moose is
but-
somehow talking of World of Final Fantasy?
Well, I'm
No,
just
I
saying.
never played that.
I'm just saying you could
That's
still
actually
be
pretty
talking
good.
about a fox in Final Fantasy 13 because I didn't get all the way through it. Because Carbuncle is
Wait.
here and there.
Okay, wait. Is 13 the one where you're like in space?
13 is the one where you play Lightning, the pink-haired girl.
Yeah,
and-
she's got a fox like the whole game.
You might be thinking of 13-3.
Oh yeah, they had sequels for it.
Maybe.
Did you
Either
skip
13
one and just play the third one, Moose?
I don't know. It's the one that we have.
Because we have all three of them.
Why do we have all three? Why are there
It
three?
was because it was in a time like literally 9 years ago when we were just buying games if they went on like a remote sale because we
Yeah.
were stupid. Okay, and I don't even have the shrink wrap off of Lightning Returns, but I have it. Okay.
I just remember 13-3 came out. I think it was Jesse Cox. I was watching him stream it, and he just like had to take a moment to just like yell in another room.
Whoa, this
And
guy
I have
electrocuted
not
me to
seen
death.
that.
Oh,
from
yeah,
him in a
he had to
while.
have his Game Grumps moment.
Because he, well, he was a huge Final Fantasy fan up until 13-3, I think it was, and he was not happy with it. I shall.
Alright, oh,
Well, I'll try. They like to knock me away.
and then Moose needs help too.
Yeah, Godzilla. You gotta take a stand.
Ah! I got electrocuted again. These guys! Okay, thank goodness, he's down.
I think I'd still like to play through 13-1 through 3 someday, just as a like, how bad was this? That would be kind
Oh
of a
man,
fun series.
if I had the
Pretty
time
big
to where
fan.
I could play that and finish that, even one of those games within the span of like a week, I would totally do that.
Oh, you
I just
really
don't have
liked
enough time to freaking
Thank
stream.
you.
10 and 10 too, right, Wander?
Sort
10
of?
too.
So
You played
10 was charming, but the main character was kind of annoying. But like, it had probably some of the better
Was.
world building of any of the
It
Final
was like
Fantasies.
my little brother when he was 12, but all the time.
Yeah, and so like, I liked the supporting cast. I liked the
Give
world
him one down.
building. I couldn't stand Titus that much, but like whatever, you know, he was. he
I
was
only
kind of
like Titus
okay.
because now he is the same name as my favorite character from Kimmy Schmidt. So it's one of those like you have the same name, so you get like points.
Huh.
Kind of like I'm
Um,
hoping that someone really, really famous or really awesome is named Brian one day. That way I can just like
It's
right
Bryan
off that.
Cranston.
I don't know who that is. Doesn't count.
What? You know
And
Bryan Cranston.
No,
Yeah, the
you
guy
kind
with
of
the
remember
meth.
he used
I don't watch television, Moose.
I
to,
know, but you
watches
know the guy with the meth.
cartoons.
I only watch what you show me.
Yeah,
I
show
just
you a lot
remembered
of
who that
things.
is because you're always telling me who that is. I actually have downloaded Breaking Bad, but I have not watched it yet.
I know, I watched like half an episode and I felt so depressed that I turned it off.
I don't
Never
mind being
watched it again.
depressed. Like lately, I've just been watching BoJack Horseman, which
I've
has
been-
been so depressing but so good.
I've been avoiding dark TV shows lately though, and I think it's helping my mental health.
Ah,
Yeah.
depends on
I-
how you process that stuff. Some people find comfort in it. Some people just like
don't.
empathize with it.
My God, I cannot handle sad TV.
Normally, I can't.
Like, oh, what
I
was
think
it?
I'm just getting old and hard.
Love, Death, and Robots like sent me into a depressive spiral for like.
Really?
It hasn't
Didn't expect
stopped.
it to be depressing.
Oh, that's so sad, dude. We got to get together and watch some My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. That'll get you
Oh,
right out of
God.
the dumps.
My roommate was the security guard for like half their conventions in the Northeast. I've had enough My Little Pony for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I wonder what I can't only imagine the stories that guy's tell.
Did he get involved
I
it?
don't know. He was very into it.
Oh yeah?
What?
Yeah.
A guy popped out of a locker?
So he'll take the elevator down to fight you.
It was a loot midget marauder.
Oh man, everyone's
in a
dying.
locker.
And I'm just over here collecting stuff and shooting planes. I'm sure this gameplay is very boring for everyone. I'm sorry everyone. I'll try to catch up with everyone. Like I'm trying, I just keep dying constantly.
Like, I'm avoiding depressing TV so much I skipped the last season of Game of Thrones and watched the funny Gay of Thrones collection.
Okay, look.
It was great.
This is
I
the
haven't-
2019 version of watching Grave of the Fireflies and then having it be a double feature with Totoro right
I went
afterwards,
into
so
Grave
that way
of
people
the
don't kill
Fireflies
themselves.
thinking it was going to be a Ghibli movie that, like, I was used to. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
You know,
that's
like,
a shame.
yeah, that was. I had to stop watching
Yeah.
partway through because I
It's
realized what it
terrible.
was about, and then
Boy,
I
helicopter.
was not happy with that
Ow!
movie.
What did I
I
get
watched
hit
it when
by?
I was like
Another
8,
midget.
and
You
I
were
don't
8?
remember it. Well,
God,
it was just
Lily
on a
would be messed
VHS, and
up.
my mom was like, "Cartoons, it's fine." Then I watched it, and all I
Oh
remember
my god,
is
adults were so dumb about that back
all I remember is his sister dying, and then her or someone else becoming a jar filled with maggots.
What?
That's all I remember about it.
I don't remember the
That's
jar
not
with
part of the
maggots.
movie.
Yeah.
I think
I-
There
you
were, there were
looking
definitely
at her
maggots
stomach
in that
looking
movie,
really
though.
gross.
Weren't there maggots in that movie?
Yeah, there's maggots on the sister.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I died right under your feet.
Yeah, I was
Aw,
trying to
dang it, I
revive
was,
you,
like,
but I was
mashing
in the
the E
middle of
button.
reloading.
You know what this makes me realize? We should totally play Left 4 Dead 2, like, highest difficulty together, because that would be easier than this.
Here, you know what? I've got World War Z keys. Like,
Oh, but I
Wait, that
thought
was a
my
game?
computer couldn't play World War Zero. At least I couldn't. Thank
Wait,
you.
wait.
Yeah, no,
Do I
no,
get to
you can
play
play.
as Brad Pitt?
no.
Nah.
But there
Dang.
are some fairly attractive dudes that you could play as, or
No,
somebody
I just
want
want to blow Brad Pitt up. I hate Brad
Oh.
Pitt.
Wow, okay, you got halfway
I
through the
hate-
sentence, and I started listening and getting upset. But,
I hate Brad Pitt because of what he did to Jennifer Aniston.
look, you never
Well,
met these
actually,
people, and
aren't-
you never will, and you have there's
Jennifer
no holding
Aniston
over your life.
is my aunt from another family. Okay, she's a wonderful lady.
At this
That doesn't
point,
rhyme,
haven't
so it's
Brad
not as good,
and
or
Angelina
true.
Jolie split because of, I suppose, she was.
No celebrity pairing ever seems to last.
Okay, but no, here's what's messed up. Is Jennifer Aniston was all like, Brad Pitt doesn't want babies, but that's okay, I'll stay with him anyway. And then he cheats in there with Angelina Jolie, and they adopt like 50 kids, and like have like 2 of their own.
Right, they have two.
Messed
their-
up. Messed
I mean,
up.
I won't deny that's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
But you
Not
know
cool.
who's relevant nowadays? Jennifer Aniston. You know who's not? Angelina Jolie.
I think it's because she's just too busy enjoying the gift of motherhood. Sadly.
Shut up, Joe. She's a
Hey, I'm
terrible
the
person.
messenger.
I think
Shoot
she's.
me.
Though she is in that Maleficent 2 movie.
Ugh.
Yeah. See, also
Wait, the
that.
second one?
Yeah, there's a second one coming out.
Why?
Because they, Disney wants to expand
My
upon their
God!
villains.
I get back
and-
up and
Next
I go
they'll
back
have an
down.
Ursula
I
movie.
get
Time
knocked
to just-
down, but
I
I
didn't
get up
see the
again.
first
Shotguns
Maleficent.
You're
at this
never gonna
man.
bring me down.
All I know is I had a doctor who told me his deepest fear was Maleficent, and watching the Angelina Jolie movie helped him deal with that fear.
Oh.
Well, they portrayed her as a very sympathetic character, and she only became bad because the quote-unquote
Why?
heroes were worse. You know?
Wander!
That's
Come back!
ridiculous. We need to stop
I
this
don't know
whole
if I
like.
can.
Well, because they made it that the king was in fact really evil, that had like fallen in love with her, except at that point he was just like a military general or a prince. And then what does he? And she's like a fairy creature that has like wings and, well, I mean, not
Yeah.
the same wings, but feathery wings. And yeah, so he gains her trust and then cuts them off years later because they had met as children, of course. But then, he comes back to her forest as an adult and she's like, ooh, maybe I love him. And then he cuts her wings off.
Why does he do that?
Because it
asshole's
turns
got
out
an
that
ass.
I think he wanted to weaken the forest so that the kingdom could, like, I don't know if they had like a claim to
Oh,
a
never
part of
mind.
the land that.
Did she just turn into a dragon and eat him? Because that's what she should have done.
No, she wept and cried.
That's stupid. I hate this
I
movie.
then
watched the
became
movie
evil.
silently because I think I was on a plane or something, and I was like, I don't
That's-
give a shit.
should be
I don't
helping
want to
you
watch
rather than
this.
shooting
I don't
you.
remember where I was. Maybe I was at the gym. I was
That's the
watching
worst
watching the
movie.
movie and like without words, and I was just like, this looks real garbage. Maybe it's good, but just like her character arc was just being sad, and then eventually like screwing people over.
It
somehow.
sounds-
Yeah, and
It sounds like
then-
they're trying to
And
remake
then Sleeping
Wicked,
Beauty is
but
actually
didn't
like,
know what they're
wow,
doing.
you're really awesome, and you've been looking after me all this time. And she's like, no, girl. But
Wow.
Guys, just give up.
then it turns out that it wasn't the prince's kiss that brings Sleeping Beauty back. Can you guess who kissed her instead?
Maleficent.
No.
Lip-Jolene
That's
Jolie.
bad. That's bad. That's a dumb movie. I'm gonna hate watch it now.
It was like the kind of motherly kiss on the cheek or the forehead, but
Why would you ever hate watch something?
because Angelina Jolie and she's a bad
Moose,
person
I'm just
in
saying,
a bad
one day you're gonna
movie.
die, and you're gonna be on your deathbed being like, boy, I sure wish I hadn't seen that movie with Angelina Jolie. It's gonna be your one regret. And I'm just gonna be next to you also in the hospital bed being like, yep. I didn't watch it, but I agree.
This is okay, but Disney needs to make up their mind because meanwhile, okay.
Wait, did
so I watched-
everybody else die too?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
I start like
Yeah.
respawning and I'm like, well, I kind of deserve that for running on ahead.
I
And
am
then the answer is-
hemorrhaging funds.
I get my...
I was a rich man. I knew I had a taste
I had like
of what it was
60,000 at the beginning of the session. I'm freaking poor.
I was 100,000 air once, and now I'm down to like, I don't even know what.
I just want to say Disney needs to make up their mind with what they want to do with Maleficent because, okay, so I sat through The Descendants with Lily. Not the
Oh,
worst
yeah.
like Disney Channel original movie I've seen. It was like about like the kids of the villains, and
But
then
aren't
that
they in high school?
yeah, they're all in high school. They're all the exact same age. Don't question it. And like Maleficent is like the most evil of evils, and she's always been evil. She was born to be evil. So like they can't do that. They can't have two different storylines going for her.
Duck.
I consider that to be some kind of weird what if television show that
Yeah.
not part of their canon.
By the
Because
way,
even
the elevator's
Captain
back
Hook
if you
has
guys
a
want to come.
child and a bunch of other villains that you think they would never have a
Yeah,
spouse
that's the
or a love
second
interest
one.
in their life.
Joe, I realize that you want to protect your dwindling funds, but you want to come help. I promise I won't
No,
leave this time.
I got stuck.
Wait, you are?
Yeah, can someone come push me or blow me up or something? I'm stuck
Okay.
on this.
Okay, let's see.
I can't. I'm just.
It just looks like you're hanging out
Yeah, and
up there
Godzilla
in
points out
protest.
that she's also extremely evil in Kingdom Hearts.
Are you able to push me? Or
Wait,
like.
wait. Better idea.
Ooh. Oh, that worked. That worked. That worked. That worked.
Yep.
And somehow that killed Shell.
Well, yeah, because my electrical shield blasts people. So
Oh, thank you. I'm
have-
alive.
I am very excited. As disappointing as like all the live actions have been, I'm pretty excited for a new Aladdin movie. That one actually looks good.
At least they made a good trailer.
I've heard some peculiar things.
I think I'm
about
just
it.
tepid because I've seen the plot before so many times that it's
Yeah.
like
That's
it's
pretty
hard for
colors
me to
this
care
time.
about like a
I'm
live
just-
action remake.
I just want like one of those music videos where it's like 2 minutes of them kind of like cliff noting it and then showing the whole new world part, and
Yeah,
then that's it. Because
I
that's
agree
the
with
only
you
reason I'm
there.
going to watch this movie. Because the trailer captured a whole new world in a very like kind of epic kind of feel, and I'm like, I just
Yeah.
want to watch the movie for that. You know,
I'm not at all
like the lady who like
interested
it was
in seeing the Lion
very
King.
good. No, me neither.
Yeah,
They're
I
too
mean,
real. Like
They
look so
I like the main
soulless.
cartoons. I like
Zazu
them having
looks
some,
creepy.
you know, animation and
Although I
life.
do really like John Oliver. I might watch it.
She will. She will watch this just because it has John Oliver in it. Because
That's hilarious.
there's this tribalism
that's
that you
fair.
have with late night show hosts, and I don't
John
get it.
Oliver.
I think that's why I watched Monsters vs. Aliens just for the Stephen Colbert president.
Yeah.
Bear was in Monsters vs. Aliens.
Everyone was a Monsters vs. Aliens.
It was one of those ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where they just
Oh,
got a bunch of famous.
God, it is so tempting to just jump off this thing right now.
You know who should be in more things?
My last
Frickin'
great adventure.
Tiffany Haddish. Put that woman in everything.
Don't
Not
stop me
sure
this
if I know
time,
who that
Smee.
is.
Don't stop me
Ah.
this time, Smee.
What's this?
He's
that's on
a
our side.
comedian. And
Well, there's no Smee here to try and stop me, so I guess we're good. Hey, attach a beacon. I did something. Holy crap. I've been streaming for 52 minutes, and I finally did something.
Oh man, so
Whoa!
someone
I
brought
put a
up
beacon on the box.
Emperor's or Cow was here brought up an Emperor's New Groove in the chat. I would watch live action
If
Emperor's
they
New Groove.
did a live action Emperor's New
But-
Groove, and also they would have to have Kronk be played by the actual actor who played Kronk.
I think all
I
of
don't
them
care
should
how
be
old he
played
is
by
now.
the voice actors.
I think he just needs to get buff. Like, come on.
Didn't the lady who played Izna die though?
Eartha Kitt is sadly passed from this
Oh.
world, that sweet,
Can we
sweet
revive her just
treasure.
for this?
Can't revive.
It
Don't.
would not be
stop
acceptable.
it. Stop it. You're offending me and my love of Eartha Kitt.
I'm
She's
so sorry.
gone. and
Eartha
you have
Kitt's
to respect
wonderful.
that.
No, I do.
It was the best. Okay.
She was
Eartha Kitt
great.
was amazing. I'm sorry. I'm getting real emotional.
Oh my
about Eartha
god, I
Kitt.
just realized Eartha Kitt
The vault?
kitten. That makes sense now.
'Cause she was. Are you saying that because she was Catwoman at one point?
Oh, well that too, but I was gonna say because she turned into a
You
kitten
didn't even
in
know that,
Emperor's New
did
Groove.
you?
I did. I forgot about that for a second.
How dare you utter
But I was
her
thinking
name?
about how they turn into a kitten at the end of the movie.
Okay, well that might have been a callback to her playing Catwoman.
Yeah, that's cool.
Can't believe what I'm hearing right now, chat. Believe this.
So,
Sorry, these are like emotional talks about Disney movies.
I'm like if you try to put a grape into a blender and you're like, what happened to the grape? Like I keep going into battle, and I keep just being a grape in a blender.
Wait, you're all the way down
I
there?
second winded someone though.
I tried reviving you, just as you
I'm
second
gonna
winded, I was like, well, me
survive.
being helpful is meaningless.
How do you?
Ow.
Shit.
Oh.
Could you buy grape juice at a store and turn it into wine somehow?
Yes. Yes.
I've actually
Ow.
had that happen to me, but
It's
bottle
good.
was bottled.
It wasn't
Welch's grape
terrible,
juice.
but yeah, I had a.
And that
I
work?
had
I
like
mean,
a
it'll
2
technically work, but
Well, so my grandparents were like, "Hey, we have some, plastic bottled Welch's grape juice, in the smaller containers lying around. Take it with you to college. Like, we know that you like grape juice." It's like, okay. I open one of them up, and it tastes alcoholic, and I go, "What's wrong with this?" And I realized it must have fermented somehow.
Yeah.
Because they kept it out too long.
Crazy.
And of course, the college kids were like, "Oh, cool that I dumped it all out."
Let's see.
I don't know. I'm actually curious if that would work that way though. Like without
yeast.
I know
I don't
without a
know.
specific strain of yeast, I figured it would just spoil.
Wait, dumb question. Wine has yeast? I thought it was just beer.
Oh no,
all
sorry.
Well, wine is made with a mash, and they place it in vats. And I know more about distilling and sake and beer than wine. I actually don't remember if they use yeast. There's someone in the chat can tell us though.
Probably not yeast. It's probably another.
God, I went on a
thing.
wine tour and apparently didn't listen to anything they said. Or probably
All
totally.
I know
Does that truly
is
surprise thee?
I bought some grape juice in college and then forgot about it and then was coming home for Christmas break and I'm like, oh shit, I should probably drink this. So I brought it home, forgot to drink it, opened it up in my parents' house, and started drinking and I'm like, holy shit, this has got some kick.
Well, also, wasn't there that one family party where there was a grape juice that was opened and it ended up being alcoholic, and
Oh, dear.
your cousins were getting?
No,
No,
that
what
was
was-
the bar mitzvah
Okay.
that I went to right before leaving North Carolina. They, whoever was in charge of catering hadn't paid attention to what tiny little glasses were for whom. So they
Oh,
they filled all of the wine glasses with grape juice and all the grape juice glasses with wine juice.
Oh no.
And then
Oh,
handed
God.
them to the kids.
What an
Oh my
insane
God.
oversight!
And so you had a bunch of
Wine
drunk
and
kids
not,
playing
hard
air
alcohol.
hockey. Well, the adults were
Wait,
kind
they
of
drink
bored.
it?
Oh my
Like, this is
god!
good?
I have not been drunk and played air hockey. Oh my
It's-
god! There are children out there who have lived more than me.
Uh,
Ugh.
I mean, we
very
could probably
dangerous.
facilitate this. Not that hard
We
either.
could go to Dave and Buster's again, Joe.
I hate Dave and Buster's.
I love Dave and Buster's.
I'll perish again.
Would Dave and Buster's let you be drunk there though?
Oh, they encourage that.
That's the point. It's like
Oh.
Chuck E. Cheese, but also
with
everyone's secretly drunk.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, there's like a full bar and everything.
I've never been to a Dave and Buster's before.
yeah.
Well,
so-
you're gonna go.
You were talking
Okay.
about sake earlier. I suppose out our way, there's the first American sake brewery.
Oh, Momokawa?
I think
Is that
they make one
Momokawa?
of them.
I think they call it Sake One.
They call it sake one, but
Yeah.
Oh, if it's
They
a
make it-
oh, okay. Yeah, it might be different. I know that Momokawa is Oregon's most popular in Oregon sake brewer.
I think that's one of their 3 brands.
Hmm.
They have 3 brands that they make.
That's cool. Fun fact about sake, though, it's actually more akin to a beer than a wine, as it actually does use a specific kind of yeast.
By the way,
process.
if you guys are up there, can you
different,
hit the door because, good lord, I'm
Yes.
stuck down here.
I'm
I
sorry.
on the way.
died and I'm in
Oh,
the pit.
Another
and it's
thought,
not
though,
fun.
I do have a teleporter here. if I teleport us to Sanctuary, we'll all go,
Yes,
right?
that would
right.
also work.
Let's do it.
Moose is on
Moose!
you.
Get out of your menu!
Sorry. Alright, let's go.
Moose, why?
Trying to find Sanctuary on this list. Here we go. I got it.
By the way, Moose, I should probably clear this for you. Your barbarian is a moose totem. Is that okay?
Oh, that's perfect.
Or is that too on the nose?
No, let's
That's
do it.
awesome. No, do it.
Okay, perfect.
I like
We were
to-
considering saying give her character moose antlers, but we're trying to go for like imagination.
She'll be able to
instead
turn into a moose at
Bar-
like
bar-
a high level.
Barbarians are like kind of sort of half druids now, so they pick like an animal totem.
of... Oh no way! That's cool.
Yeah.
So one of them was deer, so we figured we'd just make it into
Oh, God,
moose.
what does it want? What the
That's great.
hell do you want?
Uh-oh, what happened to Rob?
Kook.
A giant skag?
Not doing so great. Doesn't sound like
Press
he's
the button
doesn't
and
sound
a
like he's
thing
okay.
happened.
I'm gonna go throw a bunch of money at Moxie real quick.
Okay, good things usually happen when you do that.
I mean, I'm gonna lose all my money anyway, so like,
Don't go spreading that around.
True. It's true.
does it matter?
You keep that up, I might just have to pay you back.